2-minute rules. Even when you know you should start small, it's easy to start too big. When you dream to concurrent this tendency is to use the 2-minute rules, which state when you start a new habit, it should take less than 2 minutes to do. You will find that nearly any habit can be scaled down into a 2 minutes version. Read before each night becomes read one page. Do 30 minutes of yoga becomes take out my yoga mat. Study for classes becomes open my notes. Fold the laundry becomes fold one pair of socks. Run 3 miles becomes tie my running shoes. The idea is to make your habit as easy as possible to start. Anyone can meditate for 1 minute, read one page, or to put one item of clothing away. And as we have just discussed, this is a powerful strategy because once you have started doing the right thing, it is much easier to continue doing it. A new habit should not feel like a challenge. The action that follow can be challenges, but the first 2 minutes will be easy. What we want is the gateway habit that is naturally leads you down a more productivity path. You can usually figure out the gateway habits that will lead you desired outcome by mapping out your goals on a scale from very easy to very hard. For instance, running a marathon is very hard. Running a 5 kilometer is hard. Walking 10,000 steps is moderately difficult. Walking 10 minutes is easy. And putting on new running shoes is very easy. Your goal might be to run a marathon, but your gateway habit is to put on your running shoes. That is how you follow the 2 minutes rule. Very easy. Put on your running shoes. Easy. Walk 10 minutes. Moderate. Walk 10,000 steps. Hard. Run 5 kilometers. Very hard. Run a marathon. Write one sentence. Writing one easy. Writing one paragraph. Easy. Open your notes. Easy. Study for 10 minutes. Moderate. Study for 3 hours. Get a straight edge on a PhD. People often think it is weird to get hyper about reading one page or meditating for 1 minute or making one scale call. But the point is not to do one thing. The point is to master the habit of showing up. The truth is a habit must be established before it can be improved. If you can't learn the basic skill of showing up, then you have a little hope of mastering the finer details. Instead of trying to engineer a perfect habits from the start, do the easy things on the more constant basis. You have to standardize before you can optimize. As you master the art of showing up, the first 2 minutes is simply a ritual at the beginning of the larger routine. This is not merely the hack to make a habit easier, but actually the ideal way to master the difficult skill. The more you visualize the beginning of the process, the more likely it becomes that you can slip into a state of deep focus that is required to do a great thing. By doing the same warm up before every workout, you make it easier to get into a state of a peak performance. By following the same ritual, you make it easier to get into a hard work of creating. By developing a constant power down habit, you make it easier to get it paid reasonable time each night. You may not be able to automate the whole process, but you can make the first action mindless. Make it easy to start, the rest will follow. The 2 minute rule can the 2 minute rule can seem like a trick to some people. You know that the real goal is to do more than just 2 minutes. So it may feel you if on there. And if you know it is a mental trick, why would you fall for it? If the 2 minute rules really sports, try this. Do it for the 2 minutes and then stop. Go for a run, but you must stop after 2 minutes. Start meditating, but you must stop after 2 minutes. Start study Arabic, but you must stop after 2 minutes. It is not a strategy for starting. It is a whole thing. Your habit can only last 120 seconds. One of my readers used this strategy to lose over 100 pounds. In the beginning, he went to the gym each day, but he told himself he wasn't allowed to stay more than 5 minutes. He would go to the gym, exercise for 5 minutes, and leave as soon as the time was up. After a few weeks, he looked around the thought, Well, I'm always coming here anyway. I might as well start staying in a little longer. A few later, the weight was gone. Journalis- Journalizing provides the another example. Nearly everyone can benefit from getting their thoughts out of their head and into the paper. But most of the people give after a few days or avoid it entirely because journalizing feels like a chore. The secret. The secret is to always stay below the point where it feels like work. Jen McConney, a leadership consultant from the United Kingdom, built a daily journaling habit by specifically writing less than he felt like. He always stopped journalizing before it seems like a hassle. Ernest Hemingway believed in a similar advice for any kind of writing. The best way is to stop. It's to always stop when you are going like this work for another reason too. They reinforce the identity you want to build. If you show up at the gym 5 days in a row, even if it's just for 2 minutes, you are casting votes for your new identity. You are not worried about the getting in a space. You are focused on becoming the type of person who doesn't miss workouts. You are taking the smallest action that confirms. You are not worrying about the missing workouts. You are you are taking a smallest action that confirms the type of the person you want to be. We really think about the change this way because everyone is concerned by the individual. But one push-ups is better than not exercise. 1 minute of guitar practice is better than not at all. 1 minute of reading is better than not never picking up the books. It is better to do less than you hope than to do nothing at all. At some point, once you have established a habit you are showing off each day, you can combine the 2 minute rule with the technique we call the habit shaping to scale your habit back up towards your unlimited goal. Start by mastering the first 2 minutes of the smallest version of behavior. Then advance to an immediate steps and repeat the process, focusing on just for 2 minutes and mastering that stage before moving on to a next one. Eventually, you will end up with the habit you had originally hoped to build while still keeping your focus where it should be on the first 2 minutes of the behavior. Example of habit saving. Becoming an early riser. Be home by 10 p.m. every night. Have all devices turn off by 10 p.m. every night. Phase 3. Be in the bed by 10 p.m. every night. Reading a book, talking to your partner. Phase 4. Light off by 10 4 lux cow games. Stop eating animals with 2 legs chicken. Phase 4. Stop eating animals with no legs. Phase 5. Stop eating animals, all products, egg, milk, cheese. Starting to exercise. Phase 1. Change into workout clothes. Phase 2. Step out the door. Try taking a walk. Phase 3. Drive to the gym. Exercise for 5 minutes and leave. Phase 4. Exercise for 15 minutes at least once per week. Phase 5. Exercise 3 times per week. Nearly any larger life goal can be transformed into a 2 minutes behavior. I want to live a healthy and a long life. I need to stay in shape. I need to exercise. I need to change into my workout clothes. I have to. I have. I want to have a happy marriage. I need to be a good partner. I should do something each day to make my partner's life easier. I should make a plan for next week. Wherever you are struggling to stick with habits, you can employ the 2 minutes rules. It's a simple way to make your habit easy.